So let's move the linear dominants in cycles of 4. And it sounds complicated, right, to keep track of all that stuff and all those chords. But remember, there's just 5 shapes, right? Uno. Yes, they have their pyramids, but I don't even think about them. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, and here's 5, right? So I'm going to use just those shapes, but I'm going to keep them in one area, and I'm going to cycle the 4th with them. So starting on G, and then key of, sorry, next one is C7. The next one is F7. Next one is B flat 7. Next one is E flat 7. And you're at the top, right, of the cycle. And then you just go to the next group of 5, etc. So it's just these 5 shapes. And the corresponding linear dominants that are based off of those shapes. That's how I think about it. As soon as I feel that shape, I hit what I know goes with it. The melodic minors are essentially play the melodic minor off the 5. In a dominant situation, it's one of the things that you can jump on and do. So if this is a 5 chord, right? D is the 5 of G. This is a G chord, G7 chord. It's a G9. But the 5 is here. Oops. I was right. Next one is C, and the off the 5. Right. Next one is F, and so melodic minor off the 5. Right. If it's an F, I'm going to play off a C. This guy, melodic minor off of the 5. Next one, or let's just say the last one in the cycle, and here's where the 5 is. Oops. So let your ear guide you, you know. Sometimes I'll hit that wrong note and I'll know it, you know, and after a while you start to really feel that there's an outlier note or something. And what's wonderful is that there's so much chromaticism, and yet it's extremely tonal because of the way we're landing so beautifully on those chord tones. So it's pretty exciting to be able to play this way. And sorry, I'm publishing here. There you go. Publishing my drug rant. But this is a great way to play scale material, usable material that you're going to be able to just be able to know what to do wherever you are. So no matter where You know, just based on what's under your fingers. So the quick deployment, not to use that term, but you deploy your scale very, very quickly. As soon as you feel it, you're there already. So all of these things are always chords. They're always arpeggios. They're always the linear dominant, and they're always the melodic minors. They're all of that because it's just the stuff that goes on that chord. And I can pick and choose. So it's very nice. So that's the next place you go with it. Take a metronome and put down a click. And put all of that stuff anywhere you are. Anyway, the click is important. Not all of these fit into tight 8-bar or 4-bar phrases. So sometimes if you're playing them true to phraseologically, you may cut off parts of them, or you may start them in different points. That's a great part of it. Is after a while you're just going to start them wherever you feel like it, and end wherever you feel like it. But it's the stuff that goes there. So that's the next lesson: is put the linear dominants and the melodic minors in cycles of fourth up and down the neck, and we're going to start singing the basses and forming what I call the master exercise based on this. But this is just a way for you to be able to know that you're getting together really good, serious chops that are going to be usable. Okay, and the cycle of fourths is a really, really good way to do that. A lot of guitar players will just play the dominant in a 2-5 situation. They'll just play a dominant chord. Some guitar players will just play the 2-chord stuff over the dominant. I tend to play the dominant, the minor, the 2, and then I play altered dominant. That's kind of my default, and then I'll pull back away from that altered dominant as needed. So that's where I ended up going, and that's where I'm going to take you. But all of this becomes very ear-friendly and ear-worthy, and you're going to be a killer guitar player, or you could have been.